want my art to elicit some type of emotional response in its viewers or its owners or whoever is a part of it. And that emotional response can be either kind of fear, intense wonder, or intrigue, or a positive emotional response of joy or happiness. If you go back to when I was a kid, even 6 or 7 years old, I had a little chemistry set that had some glass tubes in it. I found it more fun to go to the kitchen stove and heat up the tubes and stretch and play with those tubes. So I think that might be kind of an early indicator that glass was something that intrigued me, just the way it moved, the heat, the fire. One of the things when working with the glass, I think maybe it's a little bit of a fear factor, but it's, the glass is over 2,000 degrees when it comes out of the furnace. So there's an intense focus mentally on the glass. You really can't think about anything else or be distracted by anything else. So I find it very mind clearing. Yeah, it's just a fantastic experience. If you go to my house, there's no art on the walls. I have maybe 2 prints on my walls. And my struggle is I look at artwork and I think, do I want to look at that every day forever? And it's kind of rare that happens. I think, yes, I would like to look at that every day forever. And some of my artwork captures me in that way. And those are the ones I hold on to for a little while and then put up for sale. One of the things I wanted to do was find some way to keep the studio running, keep it financially solid, and allow me, I guess, that time to almost relax and create art without being in a panic, if you will. So one of the things that we've done is we've created a product here. It's called Unity in Glass. It's a type of a unity ceremony that replaces a sand ceremony for a wedding. And how it came about is a neighbor who works 2 doors down came by. She said, I'm getting married. We're doing a sand ceremony at the wedding, and I want you to blow a custom vase for us to pour the sand into. And just the nature of sand being poured into glass in different colors and different layers, I couldn't come up with a way to protect that sand forever. So we looked around the studio, and one of the things that we use to color our glasswork is crushed glass crystals or crushed glass frit. And it's just inherently beautiful. So I talked to Nikki about substituting the sand for this crushed art glass. She loved the idea. So after her wedding, we took that mixture of color that she and her fiance mixed together, and we create a sculptural piece, which is something that's really going to last a long time. So hopefully it will last, as long as the marriage, and also be very beautiful as well. I talked to my dad a lot about a lot of major decisions. He's an old farmer and has just a great breadth of wisdom. And I told him what I was planning on doing: quitting the job, selling my house, selling the car, moving back to Lubbock, getting a small house, and opening a glassblowing studio. And he was really supportive of that. And then I put the house on the market, and I gave my notice at work, gave him a little update, and he said to me, he says, the old adage about starving artist. He says, they're not kidding. I mean, it's like, you could be a starving artist. So, I knew that there was some risk involved in making the change, but it was really kind of following a passion in pursuing art, creating my own business and running my own business successfully. Maybe pulling from the skill set in my previous healthcare marketing job, the elements of marketing and business, and applying it to my own work. And it's actually working. So I'm very happy. No regrets at all, none.